Alright, so I wanted to make this video to show how the W207 or A207 headrest works in the back. I had a lot of trouble taking this out. I spent I just delayed it over a course of 6 months, just giving it a shot every now and then. And I finally got it out just yesterday. So the way I did it is basically this is the back of the headrest. Let me show you the front. So this is the passenger side, that's the driver's side. They're identical in every way except this cable's coming out that way, that cable's coming out this way, and the plug is on this side versus that yellow plug is on the other side. But otherwise they're exactly the same. This middle pole goes up and it locks here. There's a lever here that when turned, so if you can see this thing, you can actually access this from the front of the car. You just have to remove the back seat out, the back seat backrest. So you'll just really need to remove the bottom and the backrest, and then you can access this. And when this is twisted to the, here, let me twist it for you. It's a little hard to do by hand, but so like this has to be done from up because you have very little room to work in there. You just put this on there. It's a 10mm socket what I'm using, or a 10mm wrench, and then you just twist it. Oh, sorry, wrong way. The other way, I guess. So this way, and then it releases. And this little thing, this little rod in here, this rod has like arrowhead shapes, so it locks into place, and then it goes all the way down. There's two bases in this car. So this bottom base, gosh, it's a little hard to do this with one hand holding this, but this is the base that comes up in case of an emergency, like an accident or airbags triggered or rollover. And then this is the regular base. This regular base is pulled by this bicycle cable, and there's a motor up in the headrest that just pulls it up and down. But now in an emergency, this little actuator releases. It just goes up, and then the J style of this just releases the thing that it's grabbing, which is right there. And then this shoots up because that spring is under, these two springs are under high tension, and they just shoot up and it locks bays. It locks by using, so there's 3 poles, 1, 2, well actually there's 5 poles. There's 3, 4, and then the 5th pole is right here. This pole goes up and locks inside right over here. And so that's why to release it, all you have to do is with this. You should do this before you unbolt this whole assembly, because there's like 8 bolts on the side that go in through these holes. And don't unbolt it, but just release the trigger. And then what I did is I used a tow strap to like hold this down while I opened the convertible top, because my convertible top couldn't open because this was getting in the way. This would hit, it would hit this, the back window would hit this. So I held it down with a tow strap. I ended up so this is my car, so I just anchored like one end of it right here and one end on the other side. No, not really the other side, I think. Actually, yeah, I passed it over and just back to this side and anchored it, I think, right here. So you need a very short tow strap, not a long one. I had a little bit long one, so it was a little tough for me. But yeah, once you do that, you can open the roof very easily. And then once the roof is open, the mistake I made before I actually opened the roof is that the plastic trim piece that goes behind the headrest, I pulled it up before opening the roof, and then I left it over here in that little gap in between the back window and this, and then when I pressed the roof to open, this scratched right here. So just try to avoid that, because that was a real pain. This car was not this clean, by the way. I just washed it yesterday just to make it look nice, because it was really disgusting. This car is like covered in weed and shit. Like there's so many drugs in this car, I don't even know. So anyways, but I just wanted to make this video because no one else has made this video. I don't know why. It just seems like it's such a common issue, so I thought I would make a video to explain how it works and how you can get it out of the car. If you want to open the convertible roof on its own after an accident, usually what you have to do, in most cases I've seen, you have to buy one of these scanners and then clear the codes. Only then it'll let you do it. So I had to do that, and then it worked. Before I bought the scanner, I tried doing it by hand, and I ended up messing up the entire convertible system. So then that caused a lot of problems, because I ended up there's a pump on the table right there. I ended up breaking a pump, so I had to buy a new pump. All the alignment was off because I had done it by hand, so it just took a long time yesterday. I spent like 3 hours realigning it and installing a new pump and everything. So but anyhow, that's basically how it works. If you have any questions, you can comment down below or send me a message. I don't know if you can send a message on YouTube, but like, you can send it to me on Facebook. Facebook would be better because I respond to Facebook easier. My name is Saksham Koda on Facebook as well. You can just send me a message anytime. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful, because I had a real struggle. But anyways, thanks.